Hello everyone, welcome back for another raw analysis on these crypto markets. I hope you all are doing well and are fine. I'm doing well, thank you very much. Weather is very nice here down in Southampton. We're having 15 degrees today, very nice and sunny. And that reflects in the markets as well. Everything is green for the past 2 weeks since we had our last update. So let's go straight in and see what's happening. As you can see on Binance, everything it's mostly green, with a few exceptions. Nilian, who recently launched, is taking a big dump, but anything else basically it's up, including Sui, which is the one we like and watch, and everything else like Injective. Basically, most of the Binance coins are up nicely. So let's see how our Bitcoin is doing. Well, last time when we spoke, I think we were trying to fill this gap, which was successfully filled. Let's go on weekly, okay? So we said that we had like a push up, a next leg up from the 60 area. We broke this 75, and we had very nice push up here. We had some volatility here, and we should have expected things to retrace and create a low, and after that to go up higher. Okay, so this is what happened. Going on the daily, we see, so last time I think we were around this area here. We were trying to find the bottom. So this week was really bullish. We broke the previous week high and we never broke the low. Okay, so today is 2026 and it's a Wednesday. So this candle is still pushing, as we can see. Even the previous candle was bullish. We broke the previous high of the last candle that created this low, and we never touched this low again. As you can see, we formed the last week low was around 81,000. Now this week low is 85,000. Okay, so we can see clearly that the market wants to go higher, breaking every high, every previous weekly highs. So we have 2 highs already broken, and currently we are approaching a nice resistance with this trend line here. So let's go back on the daily to see it more clearly. Okay, so we see we're having this high here at 110K, and then we another one that we hit here, another one here at 100K, almost this one hit here, and we can see here we have some very nice push up, but the candles are getting smaller. Like compare with this one, the big bullish blue candle, the market start to slowing down because we are approaching this resistance here, and we're having this liquidity zone here. Okay, you can see these wicks here, these wicks, this is liquidity. This is where the market wants to go and cancel all of this, take them out, take their money, and then from here we should expect 2 things to happen basically. So we either come to this region here and then we create the next low, and after that we can climb again back high like it happened here. Okay, this is what happened here. We see we have the high, the low, the high again, which didn't break this high. We created a low again, which broke this low. So this is the new low, and then we're coming back here, the lower high. So this is going to be either the next lower high, okay, and then creating a higher low around this area here in this gap that was filled recently, and after that we will go higher, okay? Because we see clearly the market is slowing down. It's not the same craziness that was happened here, okay? This was the consolidation going up, because we see we had bull, we have bear, we have bull again, bear, bull, bear. So it's slowly crumbling up. So when the market is slowly crumbling up, I'm expecting more for the markets to go back and create a clear lower high, and after that to do the next leg up. This is the most common thing that will happen. The next thing is we will break this one with a bullish candle. I don't know, maybe some news or something. We will break this high. We'll take all this liquidity here. Then we will reset and come back in this zone again to create a higher low. And after that, to do the continuation to go up. So at the moment, it's just these two scenarios that will possibly happen here. Okay, so we either will have one of these bullish candles around this area here. Okay, nice blue candle that will break this previous high, and then we'll have some consolidation here and go up. Okay, we either having a wick here with a nice bearish candle, and then we'll go down to create a higher low here, and after that to go back up slowly. Okay, so yeah, this is where it's Bitcoin sitting. We're approaching basically resistance, very important resistance. Okay, because we're having this trend line here, resistance, and we're having this liquidity zone here. So things will happen here, volatility. Okay, so if you are trading, be very careful here. You either want to expect for it to clear, okay, or you want to see like a proper bearish daily candle going down that will indicate the market reversal from here. Okay, because this volatility here will make trading very difficult for those who trade. But overall, we fill this gap properly. We see, you want to see the gaps filled with a body, okay, not with just a wick, okay, because we had two fills of this gap. First, we came with a wick. There was loads of orders here, and the market took them and straight back shot up, okay, creating the next high. Then we had another breakdown to fully take all the orders, because this wick here that it dipped first, it didn't take all the orders from this zone, so it came back again and took some more, we had this smaller gap here as well that was needed to fill. So obviously market came down here, went back, filled this gap as well, and then went for the next level of the liquidity, which is the most obvious here. Okay, there is more liquidity in this area here, okay, than is here. So market will go to the area where is the most liquidity. That's what the market do. Okay, that's how it plays. He wants liquidity. The exchanges want liquidity, and that's how they moving the market. Okay, let's see the Bitcoin dominance. Where is it? This is USD. Yeah, so this is the futures that we're talking about. So this is the Bitcoin market for the futures, where we can see all the gaps and we can guess where the next move will be. And just going to the spot chart is the same. We can see we are currently approaching a resistance, which is a weekly resistance. I'm using different colors for the lines. So for me, a weekly resistance is going to be on with purple, and I would use daily as blue. Okay, so this one is like a weekly resistance because we had it like once, 2 times, 3 times here, and currently approaching another one. Going back to the daily, obviously it's a resistance as well. Okay, so it's the same scenario here. we had the low, we had this previous low here. We crawl back up, and then we're coming down. What I like about this and why I think is bullish is because when two lows are very close to another ones, when this one and this one are very close, this is a sign of a very powerful double bottom. Okay, so when these lows are very, very closely created, I'll show you another example in another one that it's similar. So when these lows basically are very close to each other, it's a very bullish sign. Because if you watch this, look at the distance between these lows, this low here, and this low here. Okay, so this one and this one. This is a low. This is on the daily time frame, so keep in mind these lows are very, very important on the daily time frame. Okay, so when this one is at such a distance from this one, you know that is a confirmed low, and you expect market to go more down. So this is what happened. So we created this low, and then after a few days, few good days, weeks probably here, we created another low. We had a retracement going back up, but then what happened? We created immediately another low. So the distance between these ones and this one is very, very far, but this one and this one is very, very close. So it's indication of a reversal. This is how a double bottom looks like, basically a very, very powerful double bottom. When the first low is created and then immediately the next one is created in the same range. Okay, so this double bottom for me, it's a very, very bullish sign of reversal. Okay. Anyway, we are approaching this weekly trend line, daily trend line as well. So we can see the market is slowing down. We printed already a daily candle that's what is it called, doji. Okay, we will try to go more up because this is the liquidity zone here. It's the same like in the other chart without the gaps. Okay, so this one is intersecting with this level of resistance. So we have resistance because of this liquidity here, and we have resistance because it's this weekly trend line. So this spot here, okay, it's a red zone. Here we can expect volatility. We can expect things to happen. Okay, and the scenario is similar. We were expecting if we're not going to have a break from here, we said that the market is going to go to this monthly trend line. But if the market decides not to test this previous highs here, though, I would expect for this to be tested before we going back up. So we might go from here, we might go back like here and then test this zone and going back up, as we said in the previous video. Either if there is more liquidity in the market on the top side, the market will come and we will break this zone here. Okay, we will break this zone here and we will have some continuation up. Okay, and probably break the previous all-time highs and just continue to up to 150k to 100k. It depends on how bullish the market is. I think the tensions with the war at the moment on hold. Not too much geopolitical things happened in the market that will affect it. I think gold is doing very, very well. It has new all-time high. I don't have it here. Oh, I don't have it here. Let me just see. Gold, I think, is doing very well. There we go. So, where are you? Not the crypto one. I want this one. yeah, gold is sitting at 3,000. Basically, it's all-time high. So yeah, we're expecting basically the Bitcoin to follow, you know, and be bullish overall. Right, where we were. Okay, so yeah, expect some volatility coming to this this zone here for Bitcoin. Okay, because we're gonna have resistance. If we'll have some negative news, this will create our low, our higher low, basically. So here we're gonna have some doji candle and rejection. Okay, and we're gonna have a few days bearish, creating our next higher low. Okay, and going back from here up, either something bullish is going to happen, bullish news, that we're going to have God blue candle here, similar with this one. That's what we want to see for a nice break that will definitely crush these highs here, and then it will close bullish above this these highs. Okay, that's a very, very powerful sign that the market it wants to go up, basically. Okay, Ethereum BTC as the next one. As we said, I think last time we were somewhere in this area when we talked about like 2 weeks ago. Let's see. Yeah, we said that Ethereum needs to come back to this this support zone before anything else happening. Okay, so this is what's happening. Obviously, we were expecting this lower high, lower low, lower high, and Ethereum Bitcoin basically is going to continuously going down until we hit this this level of support here. Okay, this is where it has to come, as I said before, before anything else happens. Okay, at least to touch this this liquidity zone here, and we expect from here to have a reversal. And obviously, this is where we expecting the altcoins to have some nice percentages every day. Okay. What else? Total 3. How is it? Oh, there we go. Oh, this is beautiful. I haven't checked it lately. Yeah, so we were expecting to test this previous highs. This is what happened, and we expect the reversal. If you're watching the last video, this is what you're going to see. We were somewhere in this zone. We tested it a few times. Okay, we could see there was loads of liquidity here because these wicks here are insane. So 2 times the wicks were just pushed back up here as well. Market came back down, took all these longs here, and whoever had trades in this area took them out, and then we continued to crawl back up. In oh, come on, this daily resistance here, he was broken, clearly broken. So we had resistance here, we had resistance here. Here we went to, you see, this is the kind of fake fake breaks. Okay, you have a bullish, big, nice break candle with closing above this trend line, but immediately an equal one taking everything back down. Okay, so this is a fake. So this is still a resistance here. We have another one here. The 1, 2, 3, 4. Here, what happened? So we tested the liquidity zone, the previous highs. Okay, we took all the orders from here. We went back up, crawling back up, and in this zone here, what happened? We broke it, and then we retested with these candles here. You can see we never went lower than this zone here. We retested here and we went back up. Okay, at the moment the market is looking to take this liquidity zone here. Okay, we are approaching it, expect volatility here as well, something probably similar to this. This is like a consolidation zone here, okay, where the previous break of the resistance happened. If this breaks, same scenario, the next liquidity zone is going to be around here. Look how many weeks. Look how many weeks we have here. We're having these weeks here, liquidity. These weeks here, come on, give it to me. These weeks here, liquidity. These weeks here, liquidity. All of this needs to be taken. So there is more liquidity here and here. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 zones of liquidity. Okay, this is more liquidity. This is where the market is going to be dragged to. It's like this is like magnet for the market. Okay, there is less liquidity here. You have only these weeks. Okay, there's nothing for the market to take. Oh shit. There is nothing from the market to take from here because it's taken already. Look how much it was. Okay, look how much liquidity was here. Look at all these weeks. So the market came back down. Boom. Look, all these weeks here. This is liquidity plus this one on the left here. Okay, whatever is here. This is all liquidity. So what did the market do? The market came back, took everything, all these lows here, everything, even these ones here, even these weeks. It took everything here. It went below liquidity to make sure no one is in the market when it goes back up. So all the liquidity is this zone. It's out. There's no liquidity here. So the market has no reason to come back here. There's no liquidity. Everything was taken. Okay. Where's the next one? The next liquidity is here on the top. So this is where the market is going to go. Okay. All this liquidity here. The market will take it eventually. Okay. All of this. All this liquidity. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 zones of liquidity. This is where the market is going to play up. And obviously, it's going to drag the market up because that's where the liquidity is on the total tree. Okay. So this is the altcoins without Ethereum. No, I'm lying. This is the market for, excluding Bitcoin and Ethereum. So this is the pure alts. So yeah, this is where we are. So we've broken the resistance and the market is dragged up to the liquidity. Okay, and here we'll see bullish candles to grab everything here, then continue back up to take everything from here. So all this liquidity zone here needs to go. There is lots of stops there that the market wants to take. All of this. Okay, all of this zone here. So obviously we are at 850 billion. So 100 billion expecting the market to go up. Obviously, it's not going to go in a straight line, but it's going up, definitely. There's a lot of liquidity happening that needs to be taken out, especially in this zone around 950 billion. Okay? So this is going to drag the alts up. Speaking about alts, Atom. Okay, what did it do? We have nice weekly resistance going back on weekly. All right, this is I think is the monthly resistance here. If I'm not, let's go back on the monthly. Yeah, that's the monthly one. We have some monthly resistance here, which I'm going to print it on this nice dark red. Okay. So you remember I talked to you about the lows that are very, very close together, and that is a bullish sign of a reversal. Okay, so look at this low. Where is it? Look at this low here. Forget about the time frame. Look at this low here and this low here. Oh, come on. Why are you doing this to me? This low here and this low here. Look at the distance between them. Compare with this low and this low. Very, very close together. So this is a proper double bottom. So you will see from here the market is going up to this next liquidity zone, resistance, which is this monthly trend line here. Okay, we'll go off. So this one, it's a monthly resistance, which I'm going to print it in this one. Okay, so on the monthly, bullish for Atom, double bottom, very, very close together. Expect the market to go up to £8. $8, sorry, pounds. Yeah, $8. And from here, probably we'll have what happened, similar to what happened here. Okay, we're going to have some down momentum to try and find the next, come on, to try and find the next low before we're going to break this monthly resistance. Okay, so that's Atom on monthly. On weekly, same scenarios, more candles, basically showing you properly double bottom, triple, 4 times, 1, 2, 3, 4, around 365. So you could buy here, and then we took liquidity from the last one. You see, deep down, took everything, going back up. Weekly resistance was broken, but there is a liquidity zone here. You see all this zone here. Are you joking? It's come on. That's a resistance here, and it was in the past as well here. So that's why it's very, very important. We will see on a daily more clearly. Okay, so this is a clear resistance, $5, which is a psychological number as well for people. So $5 is very, very important. Going back on daily, let's see what's happening. So the weekly resistance was broken, and we're approaching a very, very important $5 daily resistance as well. It was hit a few times here. We see we broke. We can see the break of the weekly clearly here. We're having this breakout here, consolidation. We never broke down below it again, and we just continue back up very, very slowly, because this breakout happened on a very, very close level to the $5. Okay, what we want to see here, obviously, all this liquidity taken. As we can see, the market is giving good signs of bullishness in this zone for Atom. We want to see a break, nice bullish candle, turn into support, and then going back to the next liquidity zone. Look how many weeks are here. So you can short easily, very easy short here. Look, take all these weeks. When you see all these kind of weeks on daily, you know this is going to be a zone where the market is going to take a poo, basically, for Atom. Okay, so Atom from here is going to go back down. It's either going to find a resistance in the middle of this area. It's either retesting the $5 before it goes up. But at the moment, we have to break the $5 resistance here, turn it in a support, and then you can go long up to 650 without any issues. And after that, there's nothing here. There's nothing here. You can see on the left, there is no, after this liquidity zone here, give it to me. Oh, come on. After this liquidity zone here, there's nothing here on the left to be taken. The next one is here. So that's where the market is going to go. Right? It's very, very simple. Obviously, it's not going to go straight in a straight line. It's going to have the same up and down, but that's ultimately where it goes. It's the same scenario, I think, like Ethereum. Because if you check here, on Ethereum, we know the next level is this one here, but there is no liquidity to be taken on the left. There's white, nothing. There's nothing, space. Okay, so the next liquidity zone, it's here. This is where the market needs to come back to take all this liquidity. This is the next level. Okay, the same with Atom here. Where is it? Give me the auto. Okay, so that's for Atom. Just this resistance that we are going to break, I think. So once you break this one, you want to see a clearly break above this high of 5.165, you want to see some consolidation like in this zone here, okay? And that will never break down this level again. And then you can then simply take leverage trade, just go up to 650. All right, that's for Atom. So resistance level, waiting to see how it reacts from here. Either break it going up, either create a new higher low, and after that to do the breakup. Osmosis, similar, very close, double bottom, good sign of reversal. Okay, 22 cents, very, very close with this low here. So this is a bigger double bottom. We have bottom here at 22, and then we're having this one here at 23 retested. So this is the bigger double bottom, and this is the short period double bottom. And it's both of them good sign of indicating the market wants to go back up. So this is basically the lows that we saw on Osmosis. Liquidity zones for Osmo, I'm gonna let you guess, but we probably spotted already. Is this one here? Okay, this is where the wicks are. Wicks. This is where we're gonna see some volatility. We want to break this and going to the next level, which is gonna be this one, 56 to 69. Okay, just look for the wicks. Look for the where we're gonna see the wicks. That's where the market wants to go. So the first zone of liquidity is this area here. Look at this beautiful wicks. Okay, this is sign of bullishness. People went short here, and there's loads of orders sitting and waiting to be taken out. If you didn't exit here, the market is coming back to you and is going to take your money. All right, because here this liquidity here was taken. There's nothing on the left. Okay, there's nothing on the left. It's blank. White space. This one was the only liquidity this week here. Huge one. It was huge rejection. The bigger the wick, is the bigger the rejection. Basically, the bigger the orders, the more orders are here. So what the market did, it came back down. It took this low, took all the orders that had the, so basically this was the first low. This is where people had their stops. The market came back down, it dipped into it, took all the orders, and then went back up for the next liquidity zone, which is this one. So here we expect to see a big bullish candle, big bullish candles on the daily happening for Osmosis, okay? Because the market wants to take all of this. So let me see. Yeah, this is what you expect to see here. Loads of volatility, and then the market to push back up to the next zone. Okay, I'm gonna use actually this forecast. It's really good. Okay, so that's for Osmo. Osmo is going back up. Longs here, very easy to be taken. This is the next level, so we expect it to go to it to grab the orders. Okay. Injective, similar, found a low. Let's go on weekly and see clearer. Okay, Injective found low in this previous highs. Okay, these were the previous highs of the Injective market. Consolidation here, okay, and then we went ballistically basically up to, what was this, $50. So this is a very important zone for Injective to be tested again. Okay, was successfully retested. I'm still expecting it to have something similar here in this zone like we have here. So I'm not expecting Injective from here to just go purely up. Okay. I'm expecting it to have some sort of accumulation zone. Oh, come on. Accumulation, like something like this before it breaks and it goes back up. If this is the low for Injective. Okay. This is the more accurate support that I was expecting to have, but this one is very, very important as well. So if people are bullish for Injective, if the market is bullish for Injective, it's gonna keep this low here at well, how was the $6? $6 was the bottom, and then from here we'll see going back up. Okay. Either we're going to continue going down to this $3, $4 area, which is the next liquidity zone here. Okay, this week here, this group of wicks on the left and the right is very, very important as well for it to be the next next zone. I don't know how is yeah, the oscillator show that's oversold, so probably this one was the bottom for Injective. Okay, if the market, if the oscillator would have been somewhere in the middle here, then I would say, yeah, probably we need to go more down to the oversold level before we going back up. But so if the oscillator was around here, I was expecting it to be somewhere in the oversold area, but it's already at the oversold, and it found support in this consolidation zone. So expect for it to go back up. So the next level for Injective will be this liquidity zone here. Why not giving it to me? Bloody markets. Okay, look at these wicks here clearly. Okay, this is where orders are still resting above this high here, and the market is dragged to it. Okay, before this we're having this resistance at $12, $13 here. You can see it was tested a few times, so we should see a reaction here as well. We're either going to have a double bottom, similar to what I showed you previously, where the market comes and creates an immediate low at $9 around, and after that will go back up, taking this liquidity first, probably something like this, and then going back up. Either crawling slowly back up like which one was it? Like BTC, where is it on the daily? Or something similar to this. Something similar to this. Okay, crawling up, down, up, down, up, down, but overall crawling back up. Okay, so probably this is going to happen here as well for Injective on the daily, which we this was on the weekly. Yeah, so it was on the weekly. So yeah, on the weekly, this is this zone here, and this zone here. It's very important for the market to come first. Okay, so going on the daily, we'll see it more clearly. I thought it was on the daily for some reason. Right, so yeah, we can clearly see this zone now. This is where is the next resistance zone. It was a few times tapped and then was broken into, turned into the resistance, and the market went back down. Okay, let's see if we can have a trend line here that will confirm even more this resistance. So this would be like the weekly probably. Let me see. Yeah, this will be like a weekly resistance that is going to be coming later on. And on the daily, what do we have? We have something like this. And that's a blue one because it's a daily resistance. So, yeah, you can see we are approaching we're slowing down here. We're slowing down because we are close to this daily resistance. We're either going to turn into a support. We're either going to have a rejection and going back to do like a double bottom. So either break all these zones and slowly climb back up. Bars pattern. This one. What is this? No, this one. So slowly crawling back up to this weekly resistance here and turn it probably into a support. There's not too much liquidity to be taken on as you can see, there's not too many wicks. Everything was covered, so you don't see any zones that. So this is a chart that is not really good for trading. Okay, because there's not too much liquidity, there's not too much wicks. There is something here in this zone here, so this is probably the next big zone for injective, yeah, which is intersecting probably with this area here of weekly. So we can put these ones together as well. So this zone here is the liquidity that I would expect for injective to have like the next leg down. Okay, until then, I'm expecting it to do the same. Blue, red, green, red, green, red, green, red, slowly crawling back up to here. And after that, we should see here either some consolidation and the market to go up. So slowly going back up. You're not giving it to me. Oh, no. Why did I do this? So slowly for the market to climb back up to this zone here for this liquidity to be taken. And we're going to see some volatility here. Either the market consolidation going back up, okay, either consolidation and create the next low before it goes back up. So yeah, injective is accumulating probably, I would say. Not too much trading happening, not too much volatility into this market. Where the daily resistance probably is going to break it and turn it into a support, and then going back up. And we should see how it reacts to this weekly trend line that it's intersecting with. I hate this trending view, which is intersecting with this level here of. With all these wicks here, with all this liquidity orders here, okay? So this is the zone around $15 to $16, $17 that we want to see for what's going to happen on injective, okay? At the moment, you can accumulate. You are very close to the low. It's either going to crush this and go to this liquidity straight away, either it's going to come back down and do a double bottom before it goes back up. Okay, that's all in injective. Let's go on TIA. Right, going on the weekly. Yeah, weekly, basically, TIA, as we said, it came back down into the first launch week where we had some sell-offs, and then from here, basically, with this bullish candle in 1 week, we went from 2.2 up to $5 in 1 week. And after that, the top was 21. Sell off, staking rewards, whatever, VCs selling everything on the retail, and we came back to the same price that we launched because we never retested it. Okay, we never had like consolidation, tapping into it, and then going back up. We just shot because the market was very hot when Celestia was launched, and we had only bullish momentum, which was slowly taken off, coming back, taking more. This is the fair price for me, to be honest. There was no reason for Celestia because it was very good marketing. It went up to $20 or whatever. But the real price, the real value was around $2, $3, which is now. So this is a very good accumulation zone. You can see even on the weekly, the market is consolidating. Okay, like this was a period of consolidation before the market went up. So we had consolidation going up. Oh, come on, I hate this one. Before the market went up with this candle here. Okay. And this is the same thing is going to happen here. We're going to have this consolidation here. Zone, consolidate. It's either going to break up now, either going to break up later, but we're consolidating up, down, probably again up, and then just coming out of this box of consolidation on weekly and finally crawling back up. Okay, so that's on the weekly. We can see this probably is the bottom because we're having very close lows as well. This one and this one very close together compared with this low here and this low here. Okay, when it is this gap again, you can tell from here you would expect market to go back down even more when it's this kind of large gap between the lows. When it's very close, you know that the bottom is in double bottom. Take all the orders that were left in the first week and then going back up. Daily, what can we see here? Approaching this is a resistance here, and that's where we are. That's why the market is very slowly, and there's the liquidity zone as well here that has dragged the market to it. Okay, there you go. So we are exactly at the resistance, and you see this is what's happening when you are combining like a trend line with a liquidity zone. These two are intersecting exactly in this spot here, and look what's happened. You see the difference between the candles. This is a war here between bears and bulls. Who's gonna win? Okay, compare with this candle here, with this bullish candle here. Look at this size of this candle. Look at this liquidity here. This is a curved liquidity. This is what I call a curved liquidity. This one here, look at these wicks here. All these wicks here. Okay. Look at the size of this candle to take all of this. So this is all these stops that were here were taken about from this candle. One candle shot 3.2 up to 3.8. Boom, all the liquidity done. Next level of liquidity created, this one here. What's happening? Market is going back down, coming back up, looking to take all this liquidity. So what we expect here basically is to this resistance to be turned into a support. Okay, so I'm expecting some the same thing that happened here. This is a consolidation zone. So that's what we want to see here. Consolidation and going back up. I hate this trading view. consolidation here, up and down, before it goes, you can take a long, okay? But we want to clearly see a bullish candle like this one, a big green or blue candle breaking these highs here, okay, taking all the liquidity to make sure we are going up to the next one. This is the next zone of liquidity. Okay, this is the next zone, and that's probably where the market is going to be dragged. Either that, either taking this this liquidity, the trend line liquidity here. If we're going to have any bearish news, we're going to have a rejection here, and the market is going to come and take these longs here, tap again into this this zone and creating a higher low before it goes back up. Okay, it's too many lines, and I don't really like a messy chart. Okay, so we're having already a double bottom. We may create a higher low here. Okay, something like this, and go for this liquidity index, and then next liquidity. Either breaking from here and just slowly crawling back up from here without and this one to be the low. Okay, but at the moment you can see we are at the resistance, and we're acting like a war. Doji candle printing. Well, it's a battle basically between the bulls and the bears here. Okay, who's going to win? Who's going to win? The market is going to win. It's going to take all this liquidity. All right, next one. Doc's favorite. We're going to Stride. I think the doctor was pushing you to buy Stride, all this consolidation zone, 25 cents, 20 cents, very good buy zone. Let's go back on the weekly and see more. How's the market? Yeah, looks good. Oversold here. We can see the price is reversing on the oscillator as well, with this EMA turning into going under the price, which is a support. Young chart, so there was some sell-off. Obviously, the DeFi project, and we had no DeFi yet. But once the DeFi comes for Stride, probably this is going to shoot through the roof, because it's very good tokenomics. It's deflationary. Very good investors as well. Liquidity staking, very good protocol. The more protocols that will be added, the better. Burns, this, that, so it's lots of things happening there. Going on the daily, let's see. I didn't even have the resistance levels. Is this the chart I want to see? It's this one, it's on MEXC. I don't know if the MEXC was the first to what do you call, to list it, but we're gonna go with this chart and see what's showing us. Let's draw some basic levels. We can see this is a very nice resistance. By the way, let's teach you how to do a proper support and resistance if we are on a raw chart. Okay, so you want to come on TradingView, you want to go on the weekly, and on the weekly you want to go to this. This is a mess. Okay, first, if someone comes and looks at this first time, he's just going to see some blue and black candles, and that's it. The easiest way to do is just to go on the line chart, and this is the line chart. Just unite the lows with the highs. Okay, and this is much more simple to do. You want to do it on weekly, you want to do it on daily. Let's start with the weekly and have a specific color, for example, for a beginner. So you can see this is a level here, because we're touching here, we're touching here, we're touching here. Okay, So this zone here, it's one of the levels. What is it? We have touch here. This is going to be a wick, by the way. A wick coming back to this zone. Touch here, touch, resistance, back down, up. Okay, the next zone, obviously we can clearly see it. 1, 2, 3 here. We have another one here, the tops. Okay, another one, 2 here. So just unite them in a single line. Come on, give it to me. Okay. And obviously here we having the bottom. Okay. Going back on the candles. Boom. Perfectly support and resistance zones, as you can see, including the wicks as well. It shows you exactly the liquidity zones. Okay, look at all these wicks here and how we caught them, simply just uniting the bottoms. Okay, first liquidity zone is going to be this one. We see we tapped already into it. You can see how many orders are here for Stride. Look at this weak rejection here. This is going to need to be filled. So for Stride, from here just up. There is so much liquidity in this area here. Look at this rejection. So the market pushed into it, just touched it, and took some orders, immense orders, and just boom, straight down, straight into profit. So if you had an order here in this liquidity zone here, just a pending order, okay, by the time the market is hitting it, you will be already in profit. Okay, that's the more weeks at the resistance, the more violent the drawback will be. Okay, so this was a very, very hard thing for Stride to push the market from 32 cents up to 50 cents. So it was like an elastic, basically. It pushed to grab some liquidity from here, and when this hit this zone, it just snapped back down. Boom! Imagine the orders that are here, and the market is looking to take them. So yeah, for Stride, I'm expecting it to continue to going up. This is on weekly chart, by the way. On the daily, it's going to be much more clearer. All right, we can see the big, huge rejection from this zone, from this liquidity zone here, this week's. Okay, look at it, beautiful. That's a lot of liquidity to be taken in this area. So that's where the market goes. That's nothing here. There's no wicks. Look, very simple, very clear to see. There is no wicks for market here. There's no reason to come back here. There's nothing. This low here, it was taken by this one almostly. Yeah, you can see clearly it was taken. Let me show you. Look at these lows here. This low, the first one, it was taken out by this candle here. Look, it just dipped into it, took the market, boom, took all the orders back to the next level. Which one was the next level here? Look, the next level of liquidity to be taken, all this zone here. Okay, that's it. So we've taken this one, and we have taken, and the next liquidity zone were these wicks here. And what the market did, big candles. You see, first it tapped into it, and we had rejection straight away, bam, down, because there were so many orders here. And the rejection was immense because of this. And the market said, now there's more to take. And so we just consolidated, boom, back up. Take all of it, take all this liquidity here, and going back to the next zone of liquidity, which is, look at these wicks here. You see, look at these wicks here, look at these wicks here. Liquidity, that's what the market likes. That's where it's going to go. So simple for Stride, we're expecting crawling back up to 53 cents, and from here we shall see what's happening. Either turn it into a support here, like having a consolidation zone like this one here. Okay, bam, 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 bam. Then going back to the next one, which is up here. Oh, come on. All right, that's the next level. Look at these wicks here that are waiting. These wicks are waiting here, all of it. Liquidity, 90 cents, boom. We're gonna see probably something like, look at this wick here, what happened when it almost tapped. So imagine the liquidity that's here. Look at this rejection here. Look, do you know how many orders are here to go low? Loads. Look what happened. Look at this wick. It didn't even tap into these wicks here. And look what happened. Look, the size of the rejection. Boom, back down. Imagine the profit from here. The shorts from here to here with leverage. Immense. So look for the liquidity. Okay, look for the liquidity. The market now is dragging itself to the liquidity zones, which is this one here. Look at this rejection here. Tapped, took some more, boom, back down. Just a simple order as this week's here. Just a simple order. Just pending order here. If you had one pending order in this zone here, you'll be straight in profit, because when the market pushed into it to grab some orders, boom, instantly profit. Okay, so now we're crawling slowly back up to grab more of these orders here, and obviously more of these orders here. So that's it for Stride. Chart looks good. It goes up. 20 cents probably was the bottom. All right, drawings. I shouldn't do that actually. Yeah, I'll leave it for next time to see how it went. Dimension, nothing happened. You can see it was just pure. Look at this. Oh my days! I don't even want to watch this. $8 to 37 cents. It's absolutely ridiculous. Nothing is happening. The chart is dead. Look at the size of these candles when the bull run was properly was in proper trend. And look at the size of these daily candles here. You can't even see them. So this is a consolidation zone. People are trying probably to accumulate in this zone. I mean, from 34 cents to go back to $8. I'm not seeing this happening. Very, very disappointing project. I sold all mine. I'm not into Dimension anymore. Or actually, I think I'm having a few tokens left just to stake for the sake of the rewards. But all the airdrop for Dimension was pure dust. So I don't see unless something happens with this one, I don't see things going very well for them. Saga, same. But this one gave good airdrops. I managed to sell on break even, to be honest. I invested like an idiot when in the first week I bought like $3,000 at $6. But then with the staking rewards, I managed to bring it back to $2. And this is where I sold. In this area, I sold for break even. And I'm glad I did, because otherwise all the money would have been lost. I don't want to even look at it. It's the same like Dimension. They just squeezing the staking rewards from it. And yeah, there's nothing happening. There's no buying. There's no selling. It's just very, very slowly crawling back up and down. Look at the size of the candles. You can't even see. Look at the size of these candles. Look at the size of these candles. You can tell clearly this is dead. And you don't want to mess with this. If you are stuck into it, just wait. Don't add to it, or I don't know. But Saga, a disaster. Okay, that's it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Take notes. Anything else, just ask me in the comment section. And let's hope we're still going back up. I don't even know how long this video was. I'll try and make this kind of videos more often, but you know, everyone has a life, work, and yeah. I hope everyone is doing well. Stay safe, and I'll see you next time. Take care.